Now that the Avata 360 has been launched, all attention is turning to DJI's next drone, the Lito X1. And new leaks have just surfaced with never-before-seen details, revealing more surprising information about the successor to the Mini lineup. Based on these images, we can now predict the main specifications, estimated pricing, and the expected release window. The first time we heard about the Lito X1 was in this leak from Igor Bogdanov, posted at the end of last year, where he revealed DJI's upcoming releases. The first item on the list was the Lito X1. Right below, we can see the image of the drone's official label, and the most relevant detail on that label is the FCC registration code. This confirms that it has already gone through certification testing, which is the first step toward making its launch possible. He also shared another very interesting clue, the front arm of the Lito X1. At first glance, it may not seem very revealing, but after comparing it with the arms from other mini-series models, I noticed something important. It uses the exact same arm design as the DJI Mini 4 Pro, featuring that spherical joint that allows the arm to fold downward beneath the drone. And still by the end of last year, we also learned that the Lito will have two versions, the Lito 1 and the Lito X1. These details were confirmed in the most recent leaks, where we were able to see both drones fully for the first time. These images confirm that it will follow the well-established mini-series design, but with more aerodynamic and modern lines, and it will come equipped with the latest technologies, such as front-facing LiDAR and omnidirectional sensors. This leak confirms that the Lito has already been added to the DJI app, and we can see both models displayed on the RC2 controller screen. They also appear throughout other menus in the app, along with the traditional tutorial video that shows how to set up and initialize the drone. And in this video, there's a very interesting detail that no one has noticed. We can see that the battery will have exactly the same format as the one used in the Mini 3, Mini 4, and Mini 5. This suggests that DJI is finally adopting a compatibility strategy for the Lito with other mini-series accessories, such as controllers, propellers, arms, motors, batteries, and chargers. But the leak I found most interesting was this one, showing images of the Lito X1 box. And even though most of the key information is covered, we can still spot some revealing details. The first image shows the back of the box, and we know that because it follows the exact same pattern as other mini-series drone boxes, where the drone appears unfolded on the back, and folded alongside the controller on the front. This image has higher resolution, and we can confirm that the Lito will use exactly the same arms, propellers, and motors as the DJI Mini 4 Pro. So the main change is in the body of the drone, and even then it's only at the front, since the rear remains the same, keeping the same shape and air vents that are already standard across the entire Mini lineup. The next image shows the side of the box. The English section is almost completely scratched out, making it hard to read anything. But looking further down at the French section, we can make out a few letters, and by comparing it with a Mini 4 Pro box, it's possible to figure out what it says. The Lito X1 will be ultralight and portable, but just like DJI did with the Mini 5 Pro, it doesn't explicitly state that this model will be under 249 grams. That's because it will only meet that weight with the standard battery, and since it will also have a version with a plus battery, it may exceed that limit. In fact, that's the case with this Fly More combo. As we can see in this other image of the bottom of the box, it is the plus version, which comes with 3 45-minute batteries. This flight time is not just an estimate, because in the image we can clearly see part of the number 45. And this makes perfect sense, since it follows the same pattern as the DJI Mini 4 Pro, where the Plus battery offers 45 minutes of flight time, while the standard battery provides 34 minutes. The next feature is active and omnidirectional obstacle detection. This function already existed in the Pro models of the Mini lineup, but it will be upgraded to a new version, that uses only 2 wide-angle sensors with a 180-degree field of view, one on the top and one on the bottom. In addition, it will also include a front-facing LiDAR sensor. On the underside, it will likely feature an infrared sensor to improve accuracy when measuring altitude. This setup will be similar to what we've already seen on the Neo 2, providing full 360-degree anti-collision protection, ensuring obstacle avoidance for safer navigation, even in complex environments. The Lito will feature the traditional intelligent flight modes, and it is also likely to include newer features found in more modern drones, such as smartphone control, both for automated commands and manual control using a virtual joystick. And just like the Neo 2, it is also expected to have Wi-Fi connectivity with a range of approximately 500 meters. It may also feature voice control through the smartphone app, and like other drones, you would simply press a button and speak standardized commands.
Hey Fly, take a droney.
Another control method that has been very successful on the Neo 2, and could also be included in the Lito, is gesture control. The advancement of sensors and artificial intelligence is enabling precise and safe movements. The camera of the Lito X1 is expected to be similar to the DJI Mini 4 Pro, featuring a traditional 1/1.3-inch sensor, capable of recording in 4K at 60 FPS, or 100 FPS in slow motion, with photos at 48 megapixels. It will have mechanical stabilization with a 3-axis gimbal, delivering beautiful cinematic footage, and it will possibly also be able to rotate vertically, allowing full-resolution content in a format optimized for social media. The Lito will use O4 transmission technology, providing a range of up to 20 kilometers with low latency and high stability. This will effectively phase out older technologies like O2 from the Mini 4K and O3 from the Mini 3. It will standardize DJI drones with O4 technology, which is compatible with the latest controllers, such as the RCN3 and RC2. However, I don't believe the Lito will be compatible with the Motion Controller 3, FPV Controller 3, or the Goggles 3 and N3, since it is not designed for FPV flying. Based on this information, we can conclude that the goal of the Lito is to standardize and update all drones in the Mini lineup, with the exception of the DJI Mini 5 Pro, which is a newer and more advanced model. The Lito is designed to be compact, foldable, affordable, and under 250 grams. But then, what will be the main difference between the Lito 1 and the Lito X1, since they look identical? The Lito 1 is expected to become the new entry-level drone, replacing models like the Mavic Mini, Mini 2, Mini SE, Mini 2 SE, and the Mini 4K. Meanwhile, the Lito X1 will be a mid-range drone, replacing the Mini 3 Standard, Mini 3 Pro, Mini 4 Pro, and possibly even the Flip, if DJI decides to discontinue that lineup. But the main difference between the Lito 1 and the Lito X1 will be the camera, since it accounts for nearly half of the drone's cost. In this image, we can notice a slight difference in the sensor, so the Lito 1's camera is expected to be simpler. It will likely feature a 1/2-inch sensor, similar to the Neo 2, capable of recording in 4K at 60 frames per second, and 100 frames per second in slow motion, but it probably won't include HDR, and will have a maximum resolution of 12 megapixels. Both models will have a micro SD card slot, and will likely also include internal storage. However, the Lito 1 should have a smaller capacity, around 22 gigabytes, while the Lito X1 is expected to offer approximately 42 gigabytes. As for pricing, considering that the Lito 1 will replace the Mini 4K, it should fall within a similar price range, where the most basic version currently costs around $350, and the most complete version is approximately $540. The Lito X1, on the other hand, is expected to replace the Mini 3 and Mini 4 lineup, where the entry-level version costs around $455, and the most complete version is approximately $1,300. But when will we actually see the Lito arriving in stores? Considering the rumors and the pattern of recent launches, the most likely release window for the Lito is around mid-year, which means it's next in line. If these predictions are confirmed, the Lito has everything it needs to become a major sales success. Its goal will be to modernize and standardize all entry-level models, firmly establishing this lineup as the best value for money from DJI, combining the best features from other models while maintaining an affordable price. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.